In our series on the Rishis, let's talk about Bhrigu Rishi. Bhrigu Rishi is said to be the son of Lord Brahma. He was the founder of Bhrigu Vansh. Members of the Bhrigu Vansh are called Bhargavas. Bhrigu Vansh has been reputed for many of its members who were Rishi of great sanctity and grandeur. It is said that Bhrigu Rishi was born from Lord Brahma's skin. But in Mahabharata Adi Parv, 5th chapter, we find another version regarding his birth. In that passage, it is read that Bhrigu Rishi was born from Vahini, or the fire. Bhrigu Rishi is also referred as Varun Putra and Karshani Putra in some Puranas. There is a story in Uttar Ramayana where it is said that Bhrigu Rishi cursed Mahavishnu. Once a terrible war broke out between the Devatas and the Asuras. In that war, not only were the Asuras defeated, but many of them were also killed. Diti, the mother of the Asuras, with tears in her eyes, complained to Bhrigu Patni Puloma, mother of Shukracharya. Puloma promised to find a remedy for this somehow. So, she at once went to the forest and started a penance or tapa for the annihilation of the Devatas while hiding the Asuras under her seat of penance. As the tapa gained force, the Devatas were alarmed and they sought the protection of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu used his Vajra against Rishi Bhrigu's wife Puloma, and under the stroke of the Vajra, she fell down a headless corpse. This enraged Maharshi Bhrigu, who cursed Mahavishnu to be born as a mortal on this world and to suffer the pangs of separation from his wife. When the curse was pronounced against Mahavishnu, he directed his chakra against the Maharshi. Bhrigu Rishi then fled in panic and at last begged pardon and prayed for shelter to Mahavishnu himself in the ocean of milk. Lord Vishnu then withdrew his chakra. Rishi Bhrigu himself restored Puloma to life. To fulfill the condition of Rishi Bhrigu's curse, Lord Vishnu agreed to reincarnate in the world as Sri Ram, the son of Dashrath, and to experience the pang of separation from his wife. Such was the power and strength of the penance of Bhrigu Rishi that his curse would work on even the greatest of the great, Mahavishnu. Again, there is an interesting story in Bhagavad, Dasham Skand, about Rishi Bhrigu and Lord Vishnu. Long ago, all the Maharshis joined together to perform a yagna on the banks of river Saraswati. A dispute rose amongst them as to who was the most mightiest of the Trimurtis. Some of them voted for Lord Brahma, others declared that Lord Vishnu was more mighty than the other two, while a third group stood for Lord Shiva's superiority. They then unanimously elected Rishi Bhrigu to ascertain and find out the truth of the matter. Bhrigu Rishi then set out for Devlok. First, he went to Lord Brahma's assembly. There, in presence of Lord Brahma, who was seated in midst of many munis, Rishi Bhrigu took his seat on a stool without Lord Brahma's permission. Lord Brahma was provoked by this act of disrespect. Rishi Bhrigu left that place without a word and went to Lord Shiva's place. Lord Shiva rose from his seat and approached Rishi to embrace and welcome him. Rishi Bhrigu shrank back saying, "Do not touch me." Lord Shiva became angry and was about to hit him with his trident when Parvati ji stopped him. Rishi Bhrigu then turned his steps towards Vaikunt, the abode of Mahavishnu. He then saw Mahavishnu in deep slumber. Seeing Mahavishnu, whose task is the preservation of the world, sleeping like an irresponsible person, Rishi Bhrigu got angry and gave him a kick on his chest. Lord Vishnu, who sprang up suddenly, saw Rishi Bhrigu standing before him. He begged pardon of the Rishi. He declared that he would carry Rishi Bhrigu's footprint permanently on his chest as a sign of repentance for having shown disrespect to the Maharshi. The footprint still remains on Lord Vishnu's chest and is known by the name Srivatsa. In this way, the Muni came to the conclusion that Mahavishnu is the noblest of the Trimurtis. Another interesting fact as we live, Lord Vishnu is said to be the son-in-law of Rishi Bhrigu, as Rishi Bhrigu's daughter, Devi Lakshmi, is said to be the wife of Lord Vishnu.